All right, ladies and gents, here we are, episode 4. Now, personally, I had a break between 1, 2, 3, and now the fourth episode, I had a break between 3 and 4. It's been several hours, and still hyped. I just forget how good this intro is, so I'm really glad to re-experience it. And here we go. 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 If you find yourself stuck, try to look around for clues. Will do, game, will do. I'm just sad this is the last chapter.
I think that's enough of that for now.
They're gonna ruin my intro? No. Oh. I really like that
You're quite
intro.
fond of this show, aren't you?
Yeah. I am. Am I supposed to be looking around? Is it me?
Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room.
What? Oh, we're like an old person. Or just a patient, maybe not an old patient.
This place must be starting to feel like home to you. Don't worry. I'll try and get you out of here eventually.
Observations on the left, okay.
Okay, are we through in the next room? Just relax and we'll get started in a moment.
Ooh.
Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready? Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready.
Okay. Just taking a look around here, seeing what's there, what's around. Okay, well.
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander leading, and in a room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian. As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember. Your mind, it's like a conscious black box. It can show you your memories. Look into it.
I'm looking into it, but epilepsy warning for those. Oh, it got clearer. The wallpaper's doing weird things. But I'll look into it. I don't like when I look into it, though. It's very loud. Just like that.
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily, encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything, really, to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
Am I actually supposed to do it?
numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this.
Report.
This is 20F
Did this
12,
thing change?
19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04.
Okay, I gotta turn this thing off because I don't want to listen to this anymore. Report. Alright. Police report. How am I supposed to read any of this? Can you guys read it? I can't read it. Alright, so 20F. Fatal accident is circled. Empty whiskey is circled. Out of control is circled. Like... Arrived on scene to discover two cars that had been involved in a near head-on collision. Mr. Anton found lying down outside his vehicle with his head injuries. An ambulance was immediately called. His passenger was trapped in the vehicle in critical condition from wounds sustained in the collision. The driver of the blue sedan, Mr. Hennings, was found dead on arrival. It was noticed that there was a strong smell of whiskey from the driver and an empty whiskey bottle on the passenger seat. Mr. Anton was questioned on the scene and described an oncoming blue sedan being clearly out of control, which he swerved to avoid. Mr. Anton's passenger was his sister. The driver of the blue sedan is an ex-police officer of 20 years. Okay, so I'm still assuming I have to put in those pieces into the report. So it was 20F. Was there a space? 20F dash space dash. Oops. Fatal accident. Okay, and then it was empty whiskey. Yep. And out of control. Oh. Okay.
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices. You have to face it, James. Finally.
7,000 FM.
It's not like it at all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years, and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband. He was fine. No way he caused this.
The door slams
It's
shut,
him,
plunging you into
this
darkness.
Haitian guy. He's got something to hide.
Doesn't make sense to you, no. Does it? My vision is blurry. Step into the hospital ward. Well, here's this thing. All of your episodes were recorded to tape. This is the 4th. Sometimes they make you watch your past sessions to see what really happened. Driving home, don't have that 5th pint. Stop, someone else is here. Oh.
We found him lying there sobbing while his sister died in the car next to him. While Hennings died next to him. What the fuck was he thinking? She was still alive when we got to her. If he'd have done something, they could all still be here.
I wonder if there's just one cassette tape or if I'm gonna be missing. Oh, the keys weigh heavy in our hand. Ha ha. The Untold Stories. Some horror compilation trash. No! I can't make it over there to the TV. No detail here. Oh, okay. That kind of makes sense. Okay. So we're kind of in our own memory. You never opened, you don't know what was in here. Okay. Oh, did this change, or am I like supposed to replay a different cassette? No. Gosh, I must have missed something because I am not done yet. It certainly feels like an emergency. What else was I supposed to find in here? This would have been Henning's bed. It's cold to the touch. Okay, so we flipped it. What left is there to find, I wonder? You wash your hands, but this place, it feels pointless. What am I missing? It's very dark. There's nothing in here. There's someone else in here. Okay. Walk behind me. Okay. Oh wait, what's this? Found it.
You honestly believe that Hennings was drunk at the wheel and not this little shit? If he wakes up, when he wakes up, I want answers. Until then, you handle it. You write it up. I'm out.
Ooh, okay. Wait, are we? Which one are we? If I can't get in this door, this one says it's the exit. Maybe I just need to go through. Okay, so there's more. I was just stupid. Don't do that. Stupid game. You feel a presence. Don't. Locked. Also locked. What is this? Oh! Hey, it's this equipment.
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident. I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules. Come on, 100 joules. Charge amp full to 10.
What?
Come on.
I'm working on it. I didn't know I was supposed to save my own life. Or somebody else's. Wait, how many? I don't know. I thought it said 10. I thought it said 10.
Can we get this on the screen, please?
No? Not if I can't turn it on. How do I get it on the screen?
Clear.
I don't know what I did different.
No reaction from first stage. Let's try higher. 200 joules. Keep the amp charged at 10.
Okay.
200 joules. Keep the charge at 10. Let's go.
I'm working on it, okay? There we go.
Clear. Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again. 360, charge full. Come on, 360, hurry.
Working on it. I'm working on it. Okay.
Clear. Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. We need to run an X-ray right away.
That makes sense.
Where are we with that X-ray? Let's get it going now, please.
I thought that's all I needed to do last time. Charge the energy. I don't remember how to actually do it.
Can we get this on the screen, please?
Trying. Oh, okay, there it is. Now it works? I don't get it.
Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation.
Oh, here comes the drill.
Switch on a drill, please. The drill, please.
Uh-huh, it's drilled. The drill is on. The X-ray is off. No, it's an eye? No!
Mr. Asian, you've made excellent progress. You're
No,
doing great.
I don't want to look at it.
We need you to stay calm and try to relax while we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
Me no likey. Oh. Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on a 6-month trip abroad with friends. Mom, Dad, and your sister Jennifer have decided to throw a party to celebrate it all. The house is full. You're in a living room. As usual, you don't recognize a soul. The room is full of chatty strangers, mostly friend of Mom and Dad. There's a door to the hall. Go to hall. Open door. Open door, I think is first, right? I'm sorry. Okay, go to hall. You push through the crowd into the hallway. The hallway is as welcoming as ever, only this time the folks have been put a great big banner up across the main wall. Half-finished drinks are abandoned on almost every horizontal surface. Stairs lead up, although the party is firmly downstairs. Same as ever, stairs, door to the living room, and a door to the kitchen. Go to kitchen. Is that where we just came from? They say all the best parties are in the kitchen. The kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table, and the party is in full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast, which is so proudly on the table, although no one is eating it. Look around. There's a utility room and a writing on the wall. Also, Jen is here signaling you. Read writing. Happy New Year, 1986 on another banner. Weird place to hang it. What about sister? Go to utility. Just as you are about to head inside the utility room, Jen places her hand on your shoulder. You hug. You're going to miss each other. You thank her for the party. She asks you if you're enjoying the party. Say yes. She tells you to enjoy it anyway, and to loosen up, she asks you to get her a drink. Get drink. You pour Jen a drink, and one for yourself, too. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always has a question. She asks if you have everything sorted for the big trip. What trip? She repeats herself, asking if you are ready for the trip. Yes. You tell her yes, that you have packed everything with plenty of room to spare. Another hug. Your family have really gone out of their way to make this trip happen for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective and maybe not screw up so much. She's going to miss you. You're going to miss her. She walks away. Jen has disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding and smiling and improving faces. There's so much to do for this move. Can't mess it up. But first, a drink. Drink. You pour and down another drink. Anything to move the night along. Look around. The room is full. There is a utility room and writing on the wall. We read the... Okay. Utility. Go to utility room. You open the door and peer in. You're never allowed in here normally. This is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskeys. Ceiling to floor racks, a collector. Although he does actually drink them too. There is a bottle with a ribbon around it and a card. Read card. You pick up the whiskey and the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Son, we're so proud of you and everything you've achieved. You've earned this. It's a bottle of 25-year-old double malt. You shouldn't really, but you have to try it. Taste. With your whiskey in hand, you take it in the room around about you. There must be hundreds, no thousands of pours worth of drink in here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. Find Dad. Go to Dad. Thank Dad. Look around. Racks of fine wines and the door to the kitchen. Okay, leave. You head back into the kitchen, clutching your new best friend. You stumble out of the utility room and back into the kitchen. That is one of the strong whiskey. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. Look around again. Busy and noisy. We'll need to find somewhere quieter. Leave. You go back out to the hallway. This is where we should have the kitchen and the... a few bumps and laughs on the way through. You make it to the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen, covered in blood. What? She's staring straight at you. No one else notices. What the fudge? Go to Jen. Blood is dripping down her face. It's mixing with tears. Continue. What? I'm sorry, I don't why is the thing... Go to Jen. I'm sorry, I don't understand. No. Look around. No. I'm sorry, I don't understand. What's happening? The screen, something changed. The light's flickering. Leave. Sorry, I don't understand. What is this picture? No. Leave.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
No.
Don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I am so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
No. That was our sister in the car who passed away because of that other. How am I supposed to continue? She waves her hand, doors to the kitchen and living room lead from here. I don't want to go up. Go. You're sure your keys are in the living room? The living room has a much more relaxed atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Various guests are sat on chairs having civilized conversations. There's a coffee table in the middle of the room. Your mom is pouring a drink at the coffee cabinet. A coffee table, a drinks cabinet, one of the chairs overflowing with jackets and coats. Yeah, that's what I would say too. Go to mum. Okay. Go. I don't know if it'll repeat itself. A coffee table, a drinks cabinet, one of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. Go to jackets. Okay, I don't know if I'm supposed to. I don't think there's anything here. I wonder if I'm supposed to grab a jacket. Jen points to the living room and sighs as she puts on her coat. Go to stairs. You love to call it a night, but Jen is waiting patiently. Go look around. Doors to the kitchen lead from her, while stairs can take you up. Go to stairs. You'd love to call it a night. Go to bed. Don't leave. Stairs. Living room. Go to living. I don't want to leave. What am I supposed to do here? Look, coat. Okay. Car keys in the pocket. Why was that so hard? I typed that so many times. Anyways. Aha, car keys in the pocket. You grab both. Okay. So now, look around. Coffee table, drinks cabinet, one of the... Okay. Yep. Leave. Keys in hand, you head back into the hall. Okay. Jen thanks you for helping her out. She has work in the morning and no one else in any fit state to drive. You can handle it though. You know the road like the back of your hand, don't you? No. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Go to stairs. Once I give Jen her ride home. Great. Alright, let's just leave then. You open the front door and walk into the freezing night. The cold air hits you. You are glad you have your jacket with you. There's a dusting of snow around you, and as you step down from the porch, the yard extends around the back of the house, and the car sits at the front of the house. Go to back. Oops. You need to tell me which room to go to. Go to backyard. She sighs and comically taps her feet apart from the little light escaping from the party indoors. The yard is pitch black. You still love stargazing here. You stumble around the darkness looking for the perfect spot to take in the majesty of the night sky. Look around. The trusty old generator is here working away. The sky is majestic. Look around? The trusty... Okay. Leave. Jennifer looks relieved as you head back around the front of the house. The cold air hits you. You're glad you have your jacket with you. There's a dusting of snow around you as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house, and the car sits in the front of the house. Go to car. This is a stupid mistake. You fumble with the car handle, confused, until Jen tells you you have to maybe... What? Jen tells you to maybe use the key in your hand. Use key. I don't want to. Fumbling with the car keys, you eventually get the door open and climb inside. The car is freezing. As you fumble around with your seatbelt, your sister opens up the car glove box and hands you a note and a key that was inside. She tells you that is for you when you return. Wow. Read note. The note is from your dad and reads, "Hi son, hope you enjoy your break. You'll need to fire up the generator around back to get the power and lights on. Also, found something in the attic for you. It's in your room. Enjoy." The car is freezing. I don't want to start the car, guys. I don't want to start it. If I just sit there, it'll be okay. Start car. Use key. It takes a number of attempts, but you eventually slot the key into the ignition. Start car. You turn the key in the ignition and the car roars to life. Now just stay there. I don't want to do this. Guys, I really don't want to. I don't want to. Don't want to. Assuming you parked in front. I don't know what you're trying to use. I'm trying to use the gear shift. Use brake. Use clutch. Very hasn't released the handbrake. Okay, so it's a handbrake car. Park brake, whatever. Okay. Now we would go in reverse, or you put in drive. Drive. Car. And pull out of the driveway like the first time driver. You really shouldn't be driving. Yeah. I am driving very drunk on the road towards the town where your sister stays. Jen started dozing off as soon as the journey got going. This shouldn't take long. You come to a junction. Is it a left or a right? You can't remember. The road goes off the left and the right. You can't remember which way to go. The roads are quiet, always. Stop. You didn't stop the car, did you? You should have. Stop. Stop the car! Here's that stupid red text. The emergency one that we were all worried about and we didn't want to know. Wake Jen. She's asleep. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Ask Jen. She grunts and throws her arm to the left. It's left, of course, it's left. Go right. Confident that you are on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down on the accelerator. You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. Jen sits in her chair and clutches your arm. She asks you to slow down. Slow down. That's not what really happened, though, is it? Speed
You're
up.
all over the place, James. Pull over.
There's a set of headlights coming directly at you, but really slow, like slow motion. Stop. You try to react, but your body isn't responding. There's nothing you can do to stop this. There's no way to control it. The lights merge with your car. The outside joins the inside. The whole
James,
world
for
around
God's
you
sake,
begins
pull
to
over.
scream.
was at this very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all. Your sister, your parents, yourself. And then you made it worse. Go on. Show us what you did.
You wake up in the car, your world is upside down, your seatbelt struggles against gravity trying to hold you in your seat. An impact to another car has torn a hole in your chassis. Poisonous fumes spill into your car from the engines. You're in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Look around. The car is broken beyond repair. The windows are smashed and there's wreckage all around. You're both wearing your seatbelts. Remove seatbelt. You release yourself from the seat. Gravity takes over as you slump into the roof line of the car. Release Jen. I don't know what you are trying to use. Leave. You squeeze through the wreckage and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. A blue car is smashed into the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You are standing holding your whiskey and your dad's note, and flashing lights are approaching at the distance. Use whiskey. Yes, good, James. What exactly do you want to do with the whiskey? Plant. What would you call that? Plant, whiskey. With the lights approaching closer to you, you begin to hear the thrill of the sirens. You simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle, remove your connection with the whiskey. You then very deliberately spill the remainder of the bottle's contents onto the driver, and you toss the incriminating evidence onto his passenger seat. A circle of flashing lights surround you, illuminating the crash site and the darkness behind them. An army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Look around. The red and blue lights, flashing lights, are causing the pain in your head to be all the more severe. Look around. I don't know. Is it going to be the same thing? Yeah, okay. Go to figure. As you approach, the man pulsating lights around you get dimmer and dimmer while the pain in your head increases. They fall to the ground at his feet.
I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me. You have to remember. It was all your fault. I know what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives.
Am I supposed to go this way?
And then you couldn't even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it. Say it, James.
Say it, James. It's all your fault.
Say it.
It was all my fault.
him.
It's your fault. It's your fault. That's what it said. That when we had to type that into
Listen
the thing.
to yourself.
It's your fault, it said. It's your fault. It's your fault.
It has to end, James.
I don't know if you guys remember that, but this is why. It's your fault. It's your fault.
Do you not understand?
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
I think we've made progress today, Mr. Haitian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect they'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time. Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wow. I better at least get the happy... Okay, I get the happy intro at least. That's all I have to look forward to in this game. guys, that's insane, okay? This game is so great, and this is why I have a hard time. I don't know how to explain this to people, but this is why I love video games so much compared to reading, compared to movies, compared to just music on its own. It's just a combination of so many things. It's a combination of interaction, a combination of entertainment, a storyline, voice acting, music is all on point, and you get great titles like this. You know, it's just insane to know that someone had the mindset to even create something like this and share it with people in such a refined and finished manner. I couldn't do it myself, so I'm gonna let the credits play as I always do, but I'm gonna end this here. I hope you guys greatly enjoyed this as much as I did. I would heavily say go play it yourself. I don't know if there's alternate endings or whatnot, but I mean, it's worth it, you know? Experience it in your own comfort, at your own pace, and see what you get out of the game. Yeah, obviously, drinking and driving is not a good thing, and always ask somebody else. There's Ubers now, there's taxis, there's friends, you have family. It might seem a little embarrassing at the time, but do your part and stay off the road, because it's something you're gonna have to live with for all of time, and what you do with it is really going to be a hard thing. So wow, I made through the whole credits there anyways, and yeah, this is one of those heavy hitters that it's a video game, but it's about some really serious content, real serious things in life that happen, and it affects, if you look at the statistics on drunk driving and suspended licenses and all sorts of things like that, it's staggering how any of us stay on the road at the same time. But anyways, that's for a different topic, maybe a streaming topic. But yeah, I keep rambling now, and I'm gonna say goodbye. Adios. Have a good one.